Welcome, Pisces. How are we doing today? We're going to be doing a reading for your sign, Pisces, the water sign of Pisces, for your sun, moon, and your rising. It will be a general reading, so keep that in mind. And the messages may or may not apply to you. This will also be a general reading in the sense that it is going to cover all aspects of life, whatever decides to come through. We're not going to be reading in anything in specific. The Justice card just flew out. I don't know if that was a result of me shuffling badly or if it just decided to come out. But regardless of the fact, you're maintaining balance. Balance is coming into play here in some way, shape, or form in regards to your life. So it could be coming out in result to remind you that you need a more balanced lifestyle as far as work and career and love relationships. Maybe you need to balance your time more efficiently. You might also need to balance your diet more efficiently for optimal performance, and balance your time in front of a screen or your time exposed to light, because that will also help you as well, Pisces. All right, let's see what we got here. Overall energy for you, Pisces. We have the Page of Gabriel. It says, follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So the Page of Gabriel, or the Page of Wands, comes out. You are on the start of a journey. You are on the start of the ability to make life more exciting. For a lot of you, Pisces, you go with the flow. You just let the wave come in and you ride it to shore, and you do it again and again, right? I do believe that you're more deliberate as you get older. For those of you that this will resonate with, I'm feeling the ability and the maturity to manifest and create your reality much more than a flow-like state where you are just kind of going downstream. Although that can be effective, I see that you're able to incorporate both sides of this scenario, which makes you even more powerful because you can decide what you want and flow your way to it, right? Whereas life was just taking you downstream to whatever river or whatever pond or whatever ocean you were in, and wherever it took you, it took you. I think now you're more deliberate. You choose the pond or you choose the river and where you're going and where it's going to lead you. And that is making you much more effective as a manifestation beast, all right, Pisces? You are much more optimistic and brave than you ever have been before, which is good because you're also feeling playful and joyful. Very powerful. All right, so we had a recent ending with the Ten of Swords. This is something that has happened or something that you are dealing with currently. But this ending has allowed you the opportunity for growth and for the opportunity to follow your passion. It's a new start, basically. The High Priestess, yeah. Intuitively, you knew that this situation that ended needed to end, whether it's in the result of a relationship, career, a job, or possibly a hobby or a goal of yours that you decided to end and start fresh with something new. Whatever the case may be, there was a reason for it ending, and the reason was your higher self and your intuitive guide and your spirit guides are leading you to a different path. This was just for experience, for you to obtain experiences to know more about yourself. And now that you are able to deliberately decide where you want to take your life, it makes you much more efficient when you're able to use your intuition as well and navigate yourself through duality. I do see that whatever has ended, there was a heavy load, a burden, so to speak, before this ended right here, because this is also a 10 and this is a 10. So a lot of 10s, a lot of endings in your conscious awareness. So this has ended, and I think it's giving you the opportunity to release, relax, and allow what is to come. For a lot of you, this might have been a relationship that you were holding on to tightly. It was something that you were unwilling to let go because the unfamiliarity of what is to come and what is in the unknown. You are a person that likes to stay where you are because when a fish gets out of water, they don't like that. And right now, that is what's happening because the universe is forcing you to do that. But it's only going to benefit you in immense ways. I do see that there was not enough for you. There was not enough. There was a lack thereof in your perception in this relationship or in this job. You just did not feel like it was good enough for you, or you did not feel it was living up to the standards that you have set for yourself. Subconsciously, that might be the thought, but consciously you might be thinking, you might have not conveyed that to them or your work partner or your business. But that's what you were thinking. You were thinking, this is not panning out the way I would like. And I think this is why you're able to allow what has ended to really be a release. Because a lot of people take that ending as something that destroys them, But I think you've seen this coming. Communication in the recent past might have opened up this. Somehow communication is what resulted in this ending. Communication was the catalyst to this ending right here. And yes, you were holding on too tightly to it. I do believe this is long overdue, and this is why you are able to release it. You were able to release it, and you are able to release it, but at the same time, you are still holding on to that, and it's going to be a challenge because we have two cards holding on right here. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, and as you can see, they're both holding on very tightly to what it is they have. There's going to be a process of release, and you are still going through it, although it has technically ended spiritually. But in the same breath, you are learning as you are releasing. So this is not a waste of time. This time is used efficiently. And I think you do know what you are holding on to was not up to standard and was not effective for your life. There was chaos in this. Your current state of mind is jumbled. There might have been a lot of arguments. And this is why you were holding on so tightly. But there was a lot of conflict. And I do believe that you were the glue that was holding this together. And you're also the person that can release it, because I don't see the other person wanting to leave. It might be vice versa, but however the energies may come out, it always might be vice versa. So remember that. But there is something that you were holding on to so tightly, and you knew it was wrong as a result of all the conflict that was happening. I do see you spiritually reaching out. In a spiritual sense, there is some sort of mentor or leader that can be guiding you through this process, Pisces. And this also can be yourself, coaching yourself through these situations. I do think there is a fear, though. Your hopes is, you also have hopes that, you might find someone else, right? There's multiple options for you, and you might find something else to do, right? Career-wise or love-wise. But at the same time, it's also a fear that you're going to be back out on the market, on the job market, on the love market, and you're going to have to put in work and find who it is that is compatible to you or compatible to your work. But at the same time, this should excite you. It should excite you because there's a lot to look forward to, and there's a lot of newness. And with this newness, you are able to let go of the old patterns of existence and sort of fall into what is happening and what is new. And these new ideas and these new things are going to bring in new people and new experiences. It's going to help you immensely. Where things are going, I see you narrowing it down to two possible individuals or two possible scenarios regarding your work, but you're going to be narrowing it down to two people or things. Two people or things. And between those two things, you have infinite possibilities. We have the infinity sign wrapped around this. So either choice is not wrong, but you do want to make the right choice for you and where you're going. Let's get a clarification on that and where things are headed. What is the future outcome? Yeah, the Hangman. You're going to get some sort of clarification coming for this. There's going to be a metamorphosis. You're going to break patterns. You're going to be breaking patterns. You're going to be letting go eventually, or going through a transition period. This transition period is a result of all of this work that you've been doing. Although it could indicate having time to give up something in order to gain a fresh perspective, this has neither negative nor positive connotations. It's just the result of a certain awareness that needs to happen. So guys, Pisces, there's a lot happening in this reading and a lot of growth happening in your career and your love life. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and share. By doing that, you help the algorithm, you help me, and it's a win-win. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.